You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your 2-week spoilers from Monday, June 3rd, all the way through Friday, June 14th for the NBC soap opera. We have got wedding chaos ahead. We've got a baby that needs a new name. We've got a baby stealer that needs punishment, another baby stealer who may escape punishment. There's a lot to talk about. If you haven't, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Days of Our Lives updates. And now let's jump right in to what's happening on Monday, June 3rd. We saw this conversation begin on Friday, but it's going to resume on Monday, where Leo has questions for EJ because, as far as he knew before, EJ didn't want Leo to tell anybody that that baby was Nicole's. And now all of a sudden, Nicole has the baby back. And now EJ has to backtrack and explain himself to Leo, even if he throws some more money at him. Leo is one of those guys who digs in. Lady Whistleblower is kind of an investigative reporter too, so that might be some trouble for EJ. And Roman is very upset that Jude is no longer his grandson, and Kate is there to offer him kisses and cuddles in sympathy. Kristen has a shocking offer for Stefan DiMera, and Eric catches Sloan as she tries to run out of the DiMera mansion and out of Salem. He wants to haul her down to the cop shop, and Sloan is trying to tell him and Nicole the truth, despite EJ telling her to keep her mouth shut. She really wants to tell them, but Eric won't listen. In true soap fashion, she can't get a word out edgewise, and it looks like she is going to run away without the truth coming out, but it will come out at some point soon. Rafe Hernandez is all up in Melinda Trask's face. He is sure that she helped Sloan steal Jude. She lied to him, but then Eric told the truth. But then Melinda flips the script on him and says, if you arrest me, your sister's going to stay in jail, because if EJ is back in the DA chair, you know he is not going to help Gabby out one bit. So Nicole has her baby back, so not really a victimless crime, but maybe Rafe could let it slide. Tuesday, June 4th, Kayla is very upset because Steve tells her he has to leave town. He wants to go to Montana to help chase down Clyde, but Kayla does not want him anywhere near Ava Vitale. So will Steve go, or will he listen to his wife and stay in Salem? Meanwhile, Harris keeps on hunting Clyde, but on, I think, Thursday or Friday's episode, Friday, we saw Ava and Lucas Horton get their hands on Officer Goldman. They found her going to the post office to pick up her gluten-free bread. I want to know the brand of gluten-free bread because I have a gluten allergy, and I want to know what bread is so good that she had it mailed to her while she's on the lam. Anyway, they are trying to get her to flip on Clyde and tell them where he is, and they're promising a lesser sentence if she'll come clean. And Sarah has a surprise plan for the wedding. I'm assuming Maggie's wedding, and Xander isn't so keen on it. We'll see how that goes. Wednesday, June 5th. Rafe and Stefan keep on looking for ways to get Gabby out of Statesville. Well, it is happening soon, and I'm guessing Melinda Trask is going to have to get off her bottom and make it happen, or else she might be her cellmate. EJ comes over to confront Melinda about her part in stealing Jude. The thing is, EJ doesn't know that Melinda knows that's Eric's baby. That's all Melinda has to say. Okay, fine. She's just going to shut him down the way she does Rafe. Go ahead. Press charges against me, and I will let Nicole know that you are lying and that is not your son. So that should put an end to that, at least for now. Meanwhile, Nicole and Eric have a talk about Jude, and things get very emotional. I wonder what name EJ is going to want to give the kid, and I wonder if Nicole will push back and want to keep the name that Eric gave the baby. That would just eat EJ up, right? Harris tries to stop Ava from killing someone. I'm assuming it's Clyde, but it might be Goldman because Goldman tried to kill her son Trip. And Chad gets the life-changing news that Clyde has been captured. Thursday, June 6th, we've got Kristen and Alex Kiriakis backtracking on something they decided. Maybe they decided to stop seeing each other and then they're going to go back to it. It'll be interesting. So Chad has his gun on Clyde. Harris is there too. I don't know if they're going to let Chad take him out like the trash that he is. But then Clyde shocks Chad and says, I didn't kill Abigail. She is alive. Of course, Chad doesn't believe it. And Teresa and Brady have a very intense moment. They're making out. They're getting ready. Almost looks like they're about to hit the sheets in her bedroom in the East Wing at the Kiriakis mansion, you know, where she moved in with the guy she's seeing, but who says he wants an open relationship. He may change his mind soon. Julie begs Maggie, please don't marry Constantine. And I wonder if Maggie is going to let her know that this is all a big ruse to take him down. Friday, June 7th is wedding day. Maggie gets the next phase of her plan ready to launch. Steve is there. John is there helping her. And then it's time for Maggie and Constantine to walk down the aisle. But I imagine things aren't going to blow up until the week of the 10th, at least not fully. And Alex stumbles in and finds Teresa and Brady in her room, and that is going to light a fire under him. Meanwhile, it looks like Sarah may be reaching out to someone from Xander's past. I'm guessing his mom. She probably wants her at the wedding, but soon Sarah's going to have another reason to talk to his mother. That takes us to the week of June 10th through the 14th. The big news about Abby being alive rocks Salem. I wonder if we're going to find out from Clyde that she's an amnesiac somewhere and exactly why he thinks she's alive. I mean, it is Salem. That's kind of all you have to say. Yeah, I know we saw her stabbed to death, but you know, it's Salem. And we have some relationships ending is a very cryptic spoiler for that week of June 10th through 14th. And we know Constantine and Maggie are blowing up and Sloan and Eric just blew up. Alex is rethinking his stance on having an open relationship after seeing Brady in Teresa's arms. And Constantine is absolutely blindsided by the lengths Maggie went to get payback on him. And he drops a truth bomb on Xander as he exits. Meanwhile, Clyde's reign of terror ends with this bizarre Abby reveal. And Sarah is trying to get Xander's mom to Salem for their wedding and to verify what Constantine says. We also have EJ and Rafe both very frustrated that Melinda is getting away with it, but both of their hands are tied. And EJ presses Nicole on changing the baby's name and about having Eric hanging around the house. And it looks like we are very soon about to meet recast Gabby Hernandez, played by Cherie Jimenez. She is home soon. Those are all of the 2-week spoilers I have for Days of Our Lives. Please subscribe if you haven't. Definitely drop your comments on what you're excited to see these 2 weeks and come back soon. We are here talking Days of Our Lives 7 days a week. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.